Lieutenant CH Brewer writes from the trenches. Just a line to let you know how I spent one of the most remarkable Christmas days it would be possible to have. I can't say I wouldn't have missed it for worlds, for I would have given anything to have spent it amongst you all at Gloucester. We came into the trenches again on Christmas Eve. It was a lovely night, frosty and a clear half moon. When we got here, we found there was a telegraph fixed up between here and headquarters, and as there was no one to work it, I worked it for about a couple of hours. We all stayed up until after 12 and wished each other a Merry Christmas and a better one next year. The Germans were singing and playing mouth organs hard all Christmas Eve. Just opposite us, they have got a Christmas tree stuck upon the parapet. Early on Christmas morning, they shouted across to us, "A Merry Christmas!" and asked if some of us would go halfway and meet them. We did, and it was the most extraordinary sight I have ever seen, to see English and German soldiers shaking hands and exchanging cigars and cigarettes between the trenches. One of them gave me a cigar, but I did not smoke it, as I was rather suspicious of them at the time. Not a shot was fired all day, and everybody walked about on top of the trenches. The same happened yesterday, but today we have kept in our trenches, although no shots have been exchanged. They said they would not fire on us until we fired on them, but we are keeping a very careful lookout. They were most of them a miserable-looking lot, and some looked awful. They had a sickly, yellowish-green colour in their cheeks, which made them look as if they had lived underground for some time. Higher up the line, you would scarcely believe it, but they were kicking a football about between the trenches. But perhaps the funniest sight was when a hare was started between the lines, to see English and German soldiers running after this hare as if their lives depended on it. But in spite of all of this, you can bet your boots, we were keeping a very sharp lookout. Charles Brewer, 19-year-old British lieutenant with the Bedfordshire Regiment of the 2nd Battalion. Gloucester Journal, Saturday, 2nd of January 1915, courtesy of the British Library Board.